Yo, what's the deal, family? Welcome back to another episode of Sips with Success podcast. I am Cameron. This is my beautiful wife, Erin.
What's up?
What's the deal, babe?
What are we sipping on?
We are sipping on blueberry. Blueberry Coconut Slushes.
It's good. Oh, cheers.
She always getting
Got
on me
right
about
to it.
not cheersing. Look at
And
her.
you gotta look me in the eyes when you cheers. Cheers.
You ain't even cheers your boy. It's crazy.
It's good. It's not like super sweet. It's very refreshing.
It's the slush part.
Okay. We got little spoons for the slush.
Yeah. Need that.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Now you got the black all your lips.
Oh Lord.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
All right. So this is actually kind of funny. This or that. Ice cream or icy.
Icy.
Like sorbet type.
Icy sorbet.
Really? Well, I knew that. You typically like that. Whenever we go get ice cream, Cameron always gets like a smoothie or sometimes he gets a milkshake, but he never just gets like a good scoop of ice cream.
Yeah.
It's
Icy
so
is
annoying.
it's better to me. Like I can eat ice cream, but I don't like have to have it. Like I don't know.
I love ice cream.
We know.
Like my favorite is cookies and cream. And when I go to Dairy Queen, maybe we'll go after we record this.
Maybe overpriced.
Oh, or that. But when I go, I have to get a mini Blizzard with Oreos and Snickers. So good. For the longest, I was only getting the Oreos, and then I started adding the Snickers. It just took it up to a
Game
whole
changer.
new level. But I have been wanting a Ninja Creamy, and I keep talking about it. So maybe one day Cameron will get me one. And they're on sale.
Like as of right
Mhm.
now. Oh, okay. You really been looking. All right.
But anyway, let us know what you prefer. Are you more of like a fruity sorbet, icy smoothie type of person, or an ice cream milkshake? Even in smoothies, like I love a good almond milk based smoothie,
Yeah, she's
and
like-
I like to put yogurt and like add all the protein fixings into my smoothies. Cameron, he's like
No.
orange juice, coconut water,
Yeah.
which I like too. And especially if he's gonna make it, I'm like, fine, I'll drink whatever you make. But I love when it has almond milk and like
Yeah.
yogurt
No.
and stuff.
It's a no for me on anything milk based for real.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, speaking of food, we are in. Speaking of food, we're at the end of the second trimester. Like literally, by the time this goes up, I'll be in the third trimester. Well,
Yeah.
technically, I'm in my 28th week, so I've completed 27 weeks. So
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
So this Monday, 2 days ago was
I'm
the
20.
end of 27?
Yeah.
So when this goes live, you'll be the end of 28?
Yeah, that's how
okay.
it works. Kind of like when you get married and your anniversary, it's like your first anniversary is the end of your first year.
Right. I got
You know?
it. Yeah.
Um,
I guess I just wasn't
You
looking
didn't
at
think about it like that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So anyway, second trimester. Let's talk about it because we do want to document our experiences as we're going through pregnancy. And the first trimester, we did do one on the first trimester on the podcast. So now that we're approaching this time, let's get into how the second trimester has been.
You want me to kick things off?
Yeah, kick things off. What
What
was the biggest shift from the first trimester to the second?
Your boy was back in there.
Oh, Lord.
That was the biggest shift. Yeah, your boy was on a drought.
The first trimester was pretty rough.
I would say that was my highlight.
That was your low light. Oh,
No, I'm saying in the second.
in the second trimester. Okay.
You got all your energy back, which was also a highlight. Yeah, you just overall, you just weren't sleepy anymore. Like that was just great.
Yeah,
Like I feel like we weren't doing anything.
we weren't. The first
Yeah.
trimester was really rough. So the second trimester was also really good timing too, because it was kind of the weather was starting to kind of break.
Yeah.
And then also we went on our baby moon. That was kind of the beginning
That
of
was
the
the
second
beginning of
trimester.
the second. Yeah.
I was like 20 weeks. So it was kind of like right in the middle.
Okay.
But yeah, and I started showing in the second trimester for real.
Yeah, you started showing for real.
Yeah. So what did that feel like? Seeing, like, what does that feel like? Because my belly is really starting to grow. And it's very weird, but how does that feel for you to see it?
When you first start growing, I mean, I just remember like for a month straight, we would walk into the bathroom in the morning or whatever, and it's like your belly just significantly kept growing. And I was like, I think I said, wow, every morning for a month straight.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was pretty amazed.
Do you feel like that's when it really hit you that I was pregnant?
Yeah, probably so. I feel like, realistically, yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like you knew I was pregnant in the first trimester, but like
But
once you start to see.
Yeah, when your belly started growing, that was like a whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. For me, like second trimester, yes, I feel way more energized. And I don't know. Like, I love seeing my belly grow, but I will say that it's kind of weird. Like,
you laughing at me?
No, I'm saying, like, I'm laughing at me thinking that it's kind of weird. Like, it's a beautiful thing, but I do think it takes some getting used to because it's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen myself look like this before, you know?
Big mama.
Yeah, and it's like, it's very beautiful, and I feel like my favorite part is that now that I'm showing, people are so respectful now. Like, they're just like, oh my God, you're pregnant. Like, let me move out the way. Like, whatever you need. Like, you know, just so gracious. Like, that is just so nice. But when I look in the mirror, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. Like, I don't feel ugly.
No, you definitely not ugly.
No, I don't feel ugly at all. But it's just like, oh my God, is that me?
I also wouldn't tell you that you
were. Well, I hope not.
Yeah, no. I mean, we're pretty upfront in general, but I don't think during.
But like but like every week my stomach gets bigger, and I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't know how my stomach is gonna stretch anymore. It is starting to itch. I've been oiling and like lathering in.
Erin puts on. She has like a
whole
20-step
belly routine
every morning, every night.
I mean, I'm oiling in the shower. I'm oiling as soon as I get out the shower. I'm also slathering on cream and another butter on top of that. And I've been doing that the entire time.
Like before the belly even started bellying.
Yeah. So, but I'm like, you know, I think for me, it's more so, what am I going to look like after, you know? Like, now that I'm starting to stretch so much, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what will this mean for my body after I have the baby? And I feel like people are going to be like, oh, Erin, you're still going to be beautiful, like, blah, 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 blah. Which, that's fine. I get it. Like, I am so thankful that my body is able to do what it's doing. Like, let's be clear. But I am very used to looking a certain way. And it's not even to say that I'm expecting to look exactly how I looked pre-pregnancy, but it's just curiosity. Like, what am I going to look like, you know?
I think you'll snap back pretty good, but I also think that for first real time, you'll be actually motivated to grind in terms of fitness.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I feel like you've never had a real body composition that makes you like, okay, I need to get into some type of shape, you know?
Yeah, I've always been small and like...
Yeah, so I think you'll still be small, but I think now that it'll be for whatever changes that may, even if it's a slight change, you'll be motivated to get in there and, you know... Get it done. And take advantage of whatever gains, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, you got some decent gains, so I think taking advantage of that, or whatever, and then also realizing what you've known before of what your body can do in terms of just growth.
Yeah. So. Okay. So, do you think I've been moody?
Moody?
In the second trimester.
No, you've been happy.
I've been happier.
For sure.
And then also, what my favorite part that happened in the second trimester has been Wait, can you guess?
You've been able to eat?
No.
The
Well,
smell
that is
stuff?
definitely a big one. I can eat whatever now.
Yeah.
And I'm not as smell sensitive. So that's a good one. But no, that's not my favorite thing.
Those are the two. What? I don't know. What?
Think. And I just said it on an Instagram post.
On the Instagram post.
In the caption. See, he don't be reading my caption.
I didn't read this last one. Is it from the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't read that one.
Cameron, that is terrible. I love feeling her move.
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't have guessed that. I don't
Are you
think I
thinking
was
in symptoms?
Yeah, I think I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that definitely started in the second trimester.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like feeling her move
and Cameron can feel her too.
Yeah, like she be in there punching, kicking or whatever.
Yeah, she does. She moves a lot, and she loves when I eat sweet stuff. So when I eat sweet stuff, she gets to kicking and moving, and I'm just like, girl, what are you in there doing? Now, one thing that really is a struggle is, do you want me to stop?
No, go ahead.
Oh, one thing that's really a struggle is sleeping now.
Yeah, you don't. Well, no, you be sleep. I think it's just.
I don't sleep well. I don't think I do.
No, you be sleep, but I think it's just the comfort is starting to dwindle.
Yeah.
Like I think your ankle's been hurting. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You've been,
Oh,
yeah, you've been
God.
having ankle. You went from smell aversions to ankle aversion.
I know. It's just one ankle.
Yeah, your right ankle. No, you be sleeping good for sure. You definitely sleep way past the time you need to get up.
I know. But I mean,
you don't get up. You don't get up through the night as often. Maybe like once,
sometimes
twice. Like on a
if
depending
I
on
drink something a lot.
But you sleep through the night.
You think I sleep?
I know you.
The thing
sleep.
is, I'll wake up at like 6.
Yeah, that's the morning
and
time.
And then I have to go back to sleep.
Yeah, but then you sleep for another 3 hours after that.
Because I tossed and turned the whole night. Like, you don't hear me because you be asleep. But for me, I'm like, if I lay on one side for too long, then my thigh gets numb and my hip gets numb. Then I gotta turn around. And you know how hard it is for me to turn around to the other side.
I wish y'all can see her. Like, she be like
reconfiguring in the bed. And then I have my little pillows, so I gotta rearrange those, and then it's just a lot. So like the bump is in full throttle right now, and I'm just like, woof. I can't imagine how it's gonna feel getting significantly larger. So there's that.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, is there anything that you wish happened in the second trimester that hasn't happened or that you were expecting? I know you look up all these different things that can happen or maybe should, I guess.
I feel like for me, it would have been nice to have some like weird cravings.
Okay.
Because everyone asks me, what are my cravings? And I really
that's
don't
for sure the
have
first
any.
question.
I find it hard to think of myself eating things that just don't go together. Like, one of my aunts said she ate strawberry ice cream and hot dogs. Like, she had to eat that together.
That sounds insane.
And I'm like, that's disgusting.
No.
My mom had, like, grilled cheese, but it had to have pickles on every bite. Like, that was her thing. Like, I don't have a thing besides Tubbies. That's the only thing that I can consistently eat, but it's really not a craving.
I wouldn't even consider it a thing. I think it's just the one thing that you didn't get tired
sick
of once
we reintroduced.
I mean, we were going when I mean everywhere to find something that she just simply liked, because we would eat and then she'd be like, "Oh, I don't want this anymore."
I think because it was plain enough but flavorful enough, and it was
How
filling
was that plain enough?
Because all it is cheese, I guess it's basically chicken, and peppers.
I guess it's basically your
bread.
Scramble, but on bread and add chicken.
Well, it's no eggs and potatoes. Okay, mine is it,
but it's still like peppers, onions.
Yeah, like I liked stuff that's not too much going on. Well, at least in the first trimester. Now I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we're kind of at the stage where we're starting to think about nursery. Bridal. I keep calling it bridal shower. Baby shower is being planned. We're starting to kind of get into this nesting phase, which we kind of touched on last episode. But
what's nesting look like for you?
I've been really nose deep in like looking up the best baby products, and now we're starting to get stuff from the registry actually in. And now I'm like, okay, I want to, whenever I go to the store, I want to like buy her clothes or like buy stuff. So it hasn't like, I mean, I cleaned the pantry out last weekend, but it hasn't like fully translated into like, oh my God, I got to get this house like perfect, just because I know we're cleaning getting the basement finished up. And so I know like certain things are just kind of waiting for the thing before it to be done before we can work on it. But I really do want to get the nursery together. So that's why I'm like, let's move all that stuff out so I can start thinking about what that's going to look like.
You got any ideas?
Well, since you asked.
Oh, is this like a long drawn out answer?
No, I want the room to feel girly, but not overly kiddish. Like something that, I mean, I don't think we'll be in this house for much longer, but like something she can kind of grow into, and it still goes with the vibe of our house, but like still feels like it's a kid's room, you know, but not overly kiddie.
Okay.
So I want some color. The room is white.
Am I painting again?
No, I don't know about painting, but like through curtains or rug or, you know, like accessorizing it with color. But, and I also don't want to like spend an arm and a leg on a crib because they don't even stay in them for that long. So I don't know. I'm trying to find furniture and all the things, but we'll see. I did just go over the registry with Cameron.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I understood pretty much everything that was on there, I think, right?
I don't know. But probably because I was walking you through it.
I mean, yeah.
Like if you had to just went on there and started scrolling without reading the thingies, would you know like half of the stuff that it was?
I gotta look to see. Like I feel like some stuff is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Like the Keurig thing.
Probably not.
No, I feel like looking at it, I would probably ask you like, is this like a Keurig for babies or something? It kind of looks just like it.
Mm-hmm. The baby Brezza.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't put that on there for your own coffee, I guess, because we have that. So it's kind of like one of those things. Like you should kind of be able to put two and two together.
Yeah.
I gotta look through to see what I didn't know prior to. It's a lot of new stuff that parents get nowadays too that we simply didn't have.
Yeah, for sure.
And to be perfectly honest, I probably didn't know what I had back then other than what I could see.
Yeah.
Even some of the stuff Aiden has is different now. So
it is kind of funny though, because the internet will make you think that you need so much stuff.
You don't use half of the.
You really like half the stuff that's on the registry. We probably don't actually need. Like when you think about how much our parents didn't have in terms of all of this new stuff,
right?
And we turned out just fine. It's kind of like, but all of these things just make life move faster. Like if you really think about it, it makes everything faster, more convenient, easier, like
right.
Instead, like the freaking formula comes with a scoop. Like all you have to do is.
It didn't come with a scoop before?
Yeah, it did. That's what I'm saying. But like now they have the contraption to where you put the formula in the baby.
Oh, you're talking about the got you. Right.
And it warms the thing and mixes it for you.
Gotta go,
and like
you
don't gotta shake the bottle. You
put it on your the forearm or your wrist?
Yeah. That's how we used to do it.
Yeah. I never did that, but I've seen it before.
Oh Lord. Cameron has never changed a diaper.
Never changed a diaper.
So how do you feel about things like that, like changing a diaper, holding such a tiny little baby, cutting the umbilical cord, all of these things you're gonna have to do very soon, like 12 weeks from now?
Yeah, the my baby's not gonna be dirty, so like this,
Well,
it's
yeah.
it's more so it she is the baby is a girl, so I think learning how to properly care of a girl, that would be my biggest task at hand. Just also to get it perfect because I don't want to mess that up. The cutting the cord though, I I do not want to say I'm not looking forward to it, but
It's symbolic.
yeah, some people look forward to it. I can't say that's something I just.
It's just a little snip, babe.
After I seen it, after you showed me, I was like, bet. But at first, I had in my mind like you doing all the touch. Yeah, I feel like I would mess up. But I see now how they hold the two.
Yeah,
and you cut it. So yeah, I'm just saying prior to you showing me how it actually works. Yeah, but now I'm already a bet.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't have a choice, no way, because doc said I don't have a choice.
The doctor was like, "No, you're cutting
immediately first appointment."
Yeah, first appointment.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So,
What about like holding such a tiny baby? Because Cameron, I feel like a lot of men are like that, where they're just very nervous to hold tiny babies.
I think that's why a lot of men thrive when the babies are like 6 months. Because they are able to, you can start playing with them. Like, mothers are not playful. Maybe some. But, like, I don't know. I feel like dads thrive on, like, playfulness. Like, the energy, like, being active. At least I know I will. I don't want to speak for everybody. But I feel like that's what I look forward to the most. Not saying I won't enjoy those super baby moments. But it is nerve-wracking. Like, because, their necks. And I get it. Everybody's like, oh, their necks are strong. The baby neck doing all, that's the part that it's more of that than anything. Yeah. It's not necessarily holding them. It's more so their neck is just not strong enough to be, for them to hold it up themselves. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like we didn't have so many babies that I've held every last one in terms of our family.
But you never look that comfortable. I feel like with your own child, but yeah, I was about to say I don't want to mess up
someone else's child. You know what I'm saying? But once they get older, like all of them, I play with them. Once they all get older, it don't take long. It's before 1 year old. It's just, Yeah. I don't know any other way to put that. It's just.
Do you feel like this time is going by fast?
It's going by pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
but I think so just because what I said last week or whatever. I just don't feel like I haven't been in a space where I feel like, all right, I don't have to worry about something getting done. I think if everything was done, I don't know if I would say the time would be moving slower, but I think I don't even want to use this word, but it would be more enjoyable. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, but it's just like I'm also trying to do 50 million other things prior to the baby getting here.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes it fun, though. Because it's kind of like, ooh, the countdown is on. Like, we got to do this. Like, we got to get a new car. We got to get the basement finished.
Yeah, no, it's like those things are exciting. I'm not saying like it's...
brings the energy to the...
I'm not saying that it's like energy draining, but it's kind of just like...
Well, that's just the type of person you are.
Yeah,
like, you don't function well.
Yeah, it has to be done.
Yeah.
And also just knowing like when she gets here, I don't want to have to do anything.
Yeah.
Other than take care of her. So
yeah.
That's also kind of my, I guess, outlook on that is I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to out the normal. Yeah. Obviously I'll still take care of like the grass and stuff like that, but I don't want to have to put up storage racks when she gets here. I don't want to have to, hey, you know where such and such is? No. All that baby registry stuff has its own rack.
Yeah, and we're trying to really get the house organized from the inside out.
Yeah,
like,
so
really
getting
in there.
So,
and I think,
and now it is tougher because you can't do too much.
Yeah, I mean, I can do a good bit. Oh, another thing I was able to do more in the second trimester was exercise, even though I didn't do it that much.
Okay. I didn't know what she was about to.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how active have you how active do you think I've been?
Gym wise,
Just in general.
I'll give you about a 6.5. Six and a half.
I was going for a 7.
Nah, cause I mean,
I was hoping you said 7.
Yeah,
a 6.5 is a D.
Yeah, you
That's
could do
bad.
better. You could do better, for sure. You haven't been on nearly as many as walks as with me and Audie.
Yeah, I've been doing good with that.
No, babe. I have to like wait and then like make sure you get, like you have such a process now that, and then once your long process is done, you have to go into work. So like I have more time versus like when you're not pregnant, we just get up and go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
well, now I have to eat breakfast, use the bathroom
10 times.
Take my vitamins.
And you just move slow.
Put my shoes on. That's become a task. Put socks on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
find your sunglasses.
My goal, especially for this last trimester, is to at least work out 4 times a week.
I think you definitely need to get up.
2 good walks, like good lengthy walks. Yeah, I think you need to get up though, and 2 good workouts.
Because we have to get out before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
But you haven't been getting up till about 9, and then 10 o'clock is when you're like, all right, I'm basically ready for the day.
And then I have to work, so it's kind of like hard.
You need to like actually get up.
Yeah, but it's hard because I don't sleep that good.
We'll go to sleep at 9 starting next Monday.
What time is it now? 9.
No, I mean it's kind of like one of those things where I can't be like pushing you. Yeah. So it's it's not like it's like I understand.
Yeah. It's kind of like fine. I feel like between walks and like at least a home workout or going to the gym, I've been averaging like 3 times a week.
Between those 3 combined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't feel like is bad. Is it great? No. But I also understand that like I'm pregnant. So it's like it's not going to be necessarily the same as it was before. So
I think
the good thing is that we still have been going to the chiropractor too, which has been really helpful for me. I think it's a big reason why I don't have any back pain, knock on wood, and like, everything has been pretty smooth in terms of like functionality minus my ankle. But even when I go to the chiropractor, he adjusts my ankle, like I feel so much better. So that's been helpful too.
Yeah.
So, we trying. We trying. Our next appointment is Tuesday.
Are you ready?
And I take the glucose test, which is when you drink that sugary drink.
We'll give our update on that in the
figure out
third trimester type of video.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. I love going to the doctor. to the doctor to like
check on the baby. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hot.
Yeah. What are your takeaways? What do you overall, I guess, from that? What do you think you could try to do better at in the third trimester?
I would say being more active, drinking more water because it's getting hot and I need to stay more hydrated, and just like getting organized and getting everything running smoothly. On my channel, I've been posting some vlogs of, just how I'm prepping life and business for the baby and just trying to kind of create some more sustainability so we can be a little bit more flexible and free. So, that's going to be a big focus in the third trimester. I feel like I'm on like a time.
Now you have been doing great at work, for sure.
Thanks.
No, you've definitely been doing great at work.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah. I don't expect you to do 100% of everything, but that's where I can give you your kudos at, for sure.
Thanks.
So good job.
I'm trying. Well, all right.
All right, y'all. This was the second trimester. If you're going through this or know somebody going through this, hopefully they are having a great second trimester as well, and a great pregnancy overall.
Yeah, and mask up if you're not trying to get pregnant because wow.
Because we know, I think 9 other couples
insane
that are pregnant
how
right now.
many people we know who are pregnant
right
now.
It's been like week after week.
Yeah.
You know?
So mask up because it's in the air. It's
literally
spreading like
wildfire.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
If you rock with me, then you rock with us. Wrap it up. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.